Are you feeling like a mediocre man in a sea of superior ones? Don't worry, we've got you covered. In this mind-blowing video, we'll be unraveling the enigmatic secrets of The Way of the Superior Man by the wise sage David Data. Trust us, it's not your typical self-help book. We'll unveil 5 mind-altering lessons that will make you question everything you thought you knew about being a man. From how to cultivate your masculine energy like a pro to knowing what you need in your woman and achieving success like a boss without sacrificing your sanity. This is one video you won't want to miss. Get ready to strap on your manly boots and embark on a journey that will leave you both enlightened and entertained. Lesson 1. Know your real edge and don't fake it. Listen up, fellas. It's totally cool to admit when we're scared or out of our depth. In fact, it's downright honorable. But what's not cool is pretending to be more enlightened or successful than we really are. Ain't nobody got time for that kind of fakery. So let's get personal. Maybe you're killing it in your career, but deep down you know you could be doing more. Are you scared to take on more responsibility or try something new? Don't be shy. Let those fears fly. It's time to acknowledge what's holding you back. But hold on, have you lost touch with your fears lately? Are they hiding behind your delusions of fearlessness? Newsflash, amigo. All men are afraid unless they're the human embodiment of freedom itself. And that's okay. Just don't let those fears dictate your actions and keep you from reaching your full potential. Now let's talk about your edge. You know, that place where you stop short of your fullest potential and cater to your fears. It's like the edge of a cliff, except instead of plummeting to your death, you're just going to miss out on opportunities to grow and thrive. So, how do you push past that edge? Well, start by being honest with yourself about what's holding you back. Are you too lazy to put in the work? Are you afraid of failure? Are you too comfortable in your current situation? Own up to these fears and then start leaning into them. And remember, it's not about where your edge is located, but whether or not you're living your truth and pushing past it. Don't be afraid to live on the edge, because that's where the magic happens. Lesson 2. Never change your mind just to please a woman. Now, let's talk about something important. Sticking to your guns. Or rather, not sticking to your guns just to please your woman. Because let's face it, we all know how persuasive the ladies can be. But that doesn't mean you should just throw your own intuition out the window to make her happy. If your woman suggests something that makes you see things in a different light, that's great. It means you're open-minded and willing to learn. But don't let her change your mind just for the sake of it. You've got your own inner voice to listen to, and you should trust it. If you go along with your woman's suggestion when you know deep down that it's not the best idea, you're basically saying, hey, I don't trust myself. And that's just sad, man. You are walking down the path of being inauthentic. And while you may compromise with that at the moment, it will just make you resent your woman. Take her suggestions into consideration, but when it's time to make the decision, do it based on what you think is best. Don't stop listening to her, obviously. That way, you're acting in accordance with your core values and being true to yourself. And let's be real, nobody likes a fake smile, so don't pretend to be on board with something you're not. Your friends, colleagues, and even your kids will sense your lack of authenticity, and it'll just make things worse. So, take responsibility for your own decisions. Don't blame your woman if things go wrong, and don't give up your own power just to please her. If all else fails, just blame it on the dog. Works every time. Lesson 3. Your purpose must come before your relationship. It's time to talk about priorities and purpose. Now, every man worth his salt knows that his highest purpose in life is like that golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It can't be reduced to any particular relationship. Here's the deal. If you start putting your relationship above your purpose, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot, letting down the universe, and giving your lady a watered-down version of yourself. Not cool, bro. Imagine you're faced with a tough choice. A perfect, intimate relationship or achieving your life's purpose. Which one would you choose? Duh, obviously your purpose. Knowing this will actually relieve a lot of pressure you might feel to put your relationship first. If you don't know what your mission is yet, it's time to figure it out. Because without that sense of purpose, your core will feel as empty as a donut without the filling. And that emptiness will seep into every aspect of your life, including your relationship with your partner. So, the next time you catch yourself giving in to your woman and neglecting your mission, stop. Tell her you love her, but you can't deny your heart's purpose. Spend some quality time with her, but then get back to your mission. Your woman will be way happier with 30 minutes of undivided attention and ravishing love than a few hours of your weak and divided presence. If you're not fully present with her, she'll know it, and let's face it, nobody wants a dissatisfied partner. Lesson 4. Choose a woman who chooses you. If you want to be with a woman who doesn't want you back, you're in for a world of pain. Seriously, it's not worth it. Your desperation will be like kryptonite to her trust, and you'll be stuck in a relationship that's going nowhere fast. Here's what you need to do. Get some honest opinions from your friends. Ask them if they think she's just playing hard to get or if she's really not interested. And if they tell you she's not interested, it's time to move on. You see, a woman wants a man who has a strong sense of purpose and direction in life. If you are more focused on getting her attention than your own goals, she's going to run for the hills. She wants a man who can provide the flow of love and intimacy, not a clingy, needy guy who can't live without her. And trust us, you don't want to be that guy. You'll just be punishing yourself in the long run. If she doesn't want you as much as you want her, it's time to accept that the relationship won't work. Don't be the one with a stronger feminine desire for love. That's just not a good look. Bottom line, don't waste your time on someone who's not into you. It's just not worth it. Find a woman who chooses you and who's willing to support you and your goals. That's the kind of woman you want by your side. Lesson 5. Know what is important in your woman. We all know that men and women are different, right? And apparently, the more manly a man is, the more he desires his woman's feminine energy. Who needs compatibility or shared interests when you can have a good dose of feminine energy, right? Now, if you're looking for a woman business partner, you'd probably want someone with financial acumen, dependability, and the ability to persevere through challenges. And if you're seeking a woman friend, well, honesty, compassion, humor, and respect seem like good qualities to have. Let's not forget that friendship is a neutral, non-sexual matter, just in case you were confused. But wait, if you're in search of a consort, you better find a woman who fully embraces and expresses her feminine energy and love. Because remember, without clear polarity between your manly core and her feminine energy, your sexual passion might just fizzle out. And nobody wants that, do they? Here's the kicker though. You can only enjoy different aspects of intimacy, business, friendship, parenting, and sexual passion if you have a single priority for the relationship, and it's all about alignment. Oh, and let's not forget how, over time, sexual attraction and polarity will diminish. You'll start eyeing other women for that fresh dose of feminine delight you've lost in the ambiguity of your relationship. Now, if you're expecting your intimate relationship to serve multiple purposes, be warned, it might become utilitarian. All that talk about finances, work, and household chores can turn your woman into a neutral companion. The mystery of sexual enchantment? Well, it becomes a standard routine of kisses, strokes, and snores. You need that feminine energy to recharge your weary soul. Sure, you can find temporary relief in a few beers, golf rounds, or girly magazines, but nothing compares to the uncompromised force of feminine sexuality from your radiant, all-in-one woman. Just make sure you don't burden her with mundane tasks like accounting or career consulting. Let her awaken your heart and fill your body with life, but only if you give her the opportunity and your full masculine transmission of love. So, remember, it's up to you to decide what's important in your relationship. Clarify the purpose of your intimacy and make sure all other activities align with the central priority. After all, you wouldn't want your relationship to become a well-meaning partnership of domestic duty, or would you? Just remember, being a superior man isn't about conforming to anyone else's expectations. It's about staying true to yourself and embracing your unique quirks and strengths. So, keep on being awesome. Keep on being yourself. And never forget that you are one badass superior man. And if all else fails, just remember to grow a beard, wear flannel, and drink craft beer. Which lesson was the one you needed the most? Let us know in the comments. Until then.